And here's the video review for Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Ratchet. As you can see, he's his, not a Hummer. Yeah, he's a Hummer. He's a Hummer H2, I think. I don't know, you guys can probably tell me in the comments. But here he is. He's this nice green paint job. This is new paint job. It's lime green with white. It looks darker on camera, but it's a lot lighter. He has a nice Autobot logo right there. It says Search and Rescue. Focus. Search and Rescue Fire Department. Nice Autobot logo. It says Fire Rescue E4. Nice headlights. I like how they're all painted there. You have the turn signals, and then you got the fog lights there, and then you got this bumper piece. And you can clearly see his head right there. So that's kind of humorous. Same thing on the other side. You got the nice stripe there, I guess. Nice wheel on top, as he always does. There's a mech tech port in there. And you got the fog lights on top, which are unpainted. I'm probably going to paint those silver. And then you get the emergency light there. So it's a very nice looking representation of Ratchet. They gave him the back windows. So that's nice. And they have a nice red stripe going across. And you have the nice handlebars here and in front. I like the grill. This is soft rubbery plastic. So it's a little bit harder than soft rubbery plastic, but it's good. It's nice. Looks very basic underneath. But it's Ratchet. Ratchet has always been basic. Not much going on with this guy. But his paint job does look nice. His rims are nice and black. He rolls pretty well. And this is a vast improvement of Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Ratchet. I mean, that other one was okay, but this is like just an awesome figure. But it is bland in robot mode and vehicle mode. It just doesn't feel like, since Michael Bay has neglected to give him a rather important part, he has been a very bland figure in all three movies. So it's been a background character, but it is a nice toy. It's very, very good. And it comes with a mech tech weapon, which is actually one of my favorite ones. It's his gun. You see the gun here, and you clearly see the lever, the gray lever here. And you got some nice detail in there. All these rivets and all the side things. You got some what's it called, belt. Bullet belt. That's kind of cool. Except they're kind of sideways. So if you're loading them in, they'd fire out sideways. So you may want to put them like that. That's how they would go in. And you got some there too, except it's cut off. And you got some nice rivets here. You can see the screws, of course. And you got the mech tech thing here and here. So it's very nice looking. It's very bland, but of course it's the deal with all of them. And you press this lever here, it flips out a saw. And at first when I was flipping it out, I thought it was just it would just flip the saw out, and it would just flip it out without it spinning, and then you have to spin it yourself. But there's actually, if you look on the saw, if you look on the saw here, there's a little gear right there, and the little gear rivets right there. So when you flip it out, it rotates. See, when I rotate, it goes up and down. See, so when you flip it out, it'll come out spinning. And if you flip it out with some force, it can spin for a while there. And it's a very strong spring too. The spring's not really weak. It's actually really, really strong. So I can do this for hours. And I like how they've given him a weapon from the movie, as opposed to that the Voyager had that stretcher thing, and it's just bad. The EMP gun one from the old Deluxe was actually not bad, but I mean, this is one that has been seen in the movie multiple times, so I like this one. And of course you can plug it in to the top here, like that, and you saw, or you can flip it out like this. Like that. I do like it like this because it just lowers the height of him, and it looks better. But anything looks worse with the weapon sticking out of the roof. And so it's nice. And then of course mech tech weapons, being mech tech weapons, you can take weapons like top spins, Deluxe top spins, and you can put them in, of course. Man, like that, and you can just fire. And also these little hinges here, you see, you can get your nail under there, and you can fold these out, and these are also mech tech ports. So you could you can arm up this guy. I think that's the whole gist of the Dark of the Moon line. They just want you to have weaponized vehicle modes. Like that. Yeah, it looks kind of ridiculous, but you get some articulation in this. Actually, you can actually fire. So it's actually kind of nice. So that's that, I guess. You can also put this in the side too, but oh, who would do that? You can flip these actually back in. Oh, it's coming apart. So that's what you can do with that. But overall it's a very nice vehicle mode of Ratchet. I'm very surprised that they actually did pretty well with this guy. And quick size comparison here is with the Target exclusive Ratchet that I've already reviewed. And he is pretty small compared to this guy. I mean, he's like, I would say about half the size. Not even. I mean, this guy's just heftier. He's a better figure. But I mean, and plus the green, as you can see on camera, the green's a little bit more yellowish on this guy. So that's that. And of course, the windshield here and the windows here are opaque, as opposed to these, which are transparent. That's a plus for this guy. And the siren here, the siren light is flat. As you can see, it's just a flat painted on thing there, and this is actually a 3D one, so it's okay. And this guy is obviously being a Voyager. It has more paint apps, and of course you have this the Cybertronian symbols there on the side here, as opposed to this guy doesn't have anything. Even on the hood, got the one there, it doesn't have anything. So I mean, he's pretty small. It's pretty small. I mean, you can fit this guy inside of here if you wanted to. So. Out of the way. So, it's a very nice vehicle mode. Very happy with it. There's some. He is tiny. He is really tiny. I mean, he's about the size of the twins. He's about the size of Mudflap and Skid. So, that's pretty small. I mean, his vehicle mode is taller than Dark of the Moon Skid's. Just to let you know. So, to transform him, what you want to do first is you can go ahead and grab this back section here. You can just go ahead and pull it up. Get your nail under there and just pull it up like that. And it's on this double hinge in there. And then these pieces you can just go ahead and loosen. Back pieces here, and you can go ahead and flip that panel back. Like that. Go and bring the leg down. Fold the foot out, and then just rotate the foot. Like that. Same here. Fold the leg out, rotate the foot. Like that. And there you got his legs. Great. And now what you want to do is, actually I find this kind of a pain. You gotta get these pieces to become the arms. You gotta just pull out on the side panel here, just pull out, and this piece tabs in under this grill bit here. So you gotta get that out from under. I'll show you this one. See, it tabs in under there. If you can see a tab right there, the hole right there, it tabs in under. It's a big hassle to get it back under there. So just letting you guys know. You pull these arms out, and this is the same step the old one had. You gotta rotate this, except it's a lot easier. And plus, this doesn't rotate, or this doesn't rotate. It's on a bar in between, so that's kind of cool. Rotate that around so the head's up there. And then you can go ahead and fold this down, and that'll clip down. And then just to cover up the space here, the bumper flips down, like that. And then for the backpack here, you can go ahead and this piece actually just fold up, like that. Now for the arms, you can go ahead and fold them forward so the wheels are facing forward. Fold these hands down, like that. Go and bring this wheel section out, and then just fold it in, like that. So it's a much cleaner looking shoulder piece than the Revenge of the Fallen one. I don't have the Revenge of the Fallen one with me. It's at a friend's house. Actually, he borrowed it. So, and here you have Deluxe Class Ratchet in robot mode. And he actually looks pretty nice. I mean, he's a very clean looking robot. He's this is probably the best Deluxe Ratchet you're gonna get. The transformation is very fresh. It's very new. It's a very nice feel. It's a very solid figure. It definitely is. It's very bland, as you can see. There's not much paint ups on the guy. I mean, look at the foot. I mean, there's just nothing there. It's a very basic figure. I do recommend him though. You know, articulation. He's very well articulated. You got it's on a ball joint. It's got a ball joint there. And then it's on a separate hinge right here. And then you got the whole bicep rotation here. Bends here, and the hand does nothing. But head rotates 360 degrees. And you got this weird neck piece that's attached to his head that moves when you rotate his head, so it's kind of strange. And this face is overly silver. It's nice though, it's just overly silver. So legs, nothing at the waist. ball jointed hips there, double hinged knee, and ball jointed foot with this swivel right under there. So he's a pretty well articulated figure. I mean, you can get some pretty dynamic poses into this guy. I mean, I don't know what he's doing there, but he's dancing. He's breakdancing. I don't know, but he's very well articulated. His legs are nice, stocky. They're they're not thin. They're not crazy thin as the other Deluxe, but they're very reminiscent of the Voyager and very reminiscent of the Deluxe. So, and of course, because of the ball jointed feet, you can get him into pretty dynamic poses. You can spread his legs out really wide, and his feet will stay on the ground. So I'm very happy with this guy. I mean, he's very well articulated. It's a very well built figure. But he's just bland looking. I just wish that Hasbro put more paint apps into the guy. I mean, the backpack isn't that too terribly bad. I do wish that they figured out a way to collapse this more. And I've seen pictures where it's just like down like that. And even with this down. And I've seen terrible... And then I've seen pictures where people just do that. I don't know why they do that. But, so, I mean, this is the way it's supposed to be. So it's a pretty well built figure, and of course you can take the Mech Tech weapon and you can plug it into his hand. Here, his hand is actually really nice. It has the 3 fingers and then has a thumb there, and then it's shaped like a Mech Tech port. Except it doesn't look exactly like a circle, but it holds it very, very well. And you can do the whole saw thing. Spin, and you can also do this handle here too. So he can fire. So it's a very nice looking figure. It's not fiddly to transform. It's very nice. Nice painted crotch piece there. Nice black detailing on the inside of his arms, and he's very dynamic. I just like this figure. I don't know how it's like for the 50th time I've said this, but he's just bland. Now, as for size comparison, here he is with. Here, let's get this thing in here. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Topspin. And he is smaller than Topspin, but then Topspin is a lanky robot, and lots of the robot kibble goes onto his shoulders as opposed to everywhere. Like, the robot kibble's evenly spaced out on Ratchet. This guy has really thin arms, really thin legs. This guy is obviously the best one of these two, but I do recommend Ratchet. As you can see, he's a little bit taller. But in real life, probably Ratchet's supposed to be like that big compared to Topspin, simply because he's like a bigger robot. So let's get this out of the way. And of course, in robot mode, you can take Topspin's weapons or any Mech Tech weapons because they're they're interchangeable, and you can put some on his legs, which looks really stupid. Put some on his legs. You can put some on his arms. See, he can hold a rifle. Hold a pistol, and then you can hold more. Oh, there are Mech Tech ports on top here too. Look at that. So you can put some on his shoulders. That's kind of nice. See how that looks. Oh, actually spread these pieces out a little bit. So he can pretty much murder. Let's put this guy in here like that. So he does have Mech Tech ports on his shoulder, so he can wreck crap up. It really does look silly. It really does, especially with the leg cannon. I don't know what's up with that. So here you have Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Ratchet. I highly recommend him. He is bland though, right? So I'm definitely gonna paint mine. You guys can do yours too. And just a quick thing with the Voyager. Get this guy out of the way. Get this guy in the back here. This thing that comes off here, this is a Mech Tech port, so that you know. It's exact same size, so you can take a weapon and you can plug it in there. So it's a Mech Tech port, just to let you guys know. And so just letting you guys know there. So, yep. And of course you can take this thing, you can put it in his arm. So that looks kind of stupid. But yep. So there is Transformers Deluxe Class Ratchet in robot mode. See you guys.